Alright, so we start off with Bruce remembering everything that happened to him, everything that Bane did to his homies, and everything that was said to them. Now we get a reporter telling us that Maya was going to speak soon, and bro told everyone that Bruce was capping about the monsters under the city. He was the only monster. Now he claimed the fight was gonna be over, and bro told everyone to follow the 11 PM curfew. But we see the fight was actually gonna happen. He was straight lying to everyone. So we see Barbara trying to chat to Bruce through his mask, hoping that Brody knew what he was doing. Pan over to Bane and Arkham, and while they walk, Bruce still has one more infusion in him, which he already knows. He was hoping that Bruce can bear it so that he can go home. Bro really wanted to rest, but there was still one more fight. On the next panels, we get a mixture of flashbacks and real-time action. We see Waylon walking out to face Piss Bozo, and I won't even lie, that's such a horrid name. So when bro arrived on the scene, he called out for Bruce. Then we see this walk around telling our boys to put on the light, and of course bro was auto farming. Like there was literally no wind in this place, and somehow his cape was flapping. Now he greeted Bane, and Pennyworth in his ears told him to stick to the plan they drew up. He'll go in first to force Bane to use the venom, and that's when Bruce should attack. Now bro tells Ang to pipe down before telling Harley to bring out the drones to live stream the fight to everyone. Back in the past, we see Bruce was watching the match with Selena and Falcone, and he tells bro that Waylon was going to lose in the 7th round, which meant they will be able to cash out. Bruce activated something to detonate the building that was right next to them, and it fell on Bane. Now this nigga Bane hearing this, laughed at Bruce's plan. So when the building fell on bro, Bruce was just standing there auto maxing. We see Waylon was punching on people before Alfred showed up in the Batmobile, cause that previous attack did absolutely nothing to Bane. Bro turned into the Colossal Titan. So Alfred shot the Batmobile spike right through bro before ramming it into his spine. Now I see that would have been an instant death to any of us, but to Bane that was just a tickle. Brother Man was already healing, and Batman peeled that bro's size was a bit off. He flung the Batmobile away like it was absolutely nothing. Mind you, that's a construction vehicle. Those are heavy as hell. So Alfred started narrating, saying that what Batman lacked in power and speed, he made up in brutality. As we see Bruce throw his bat spike into Prometheus's eye before ripping it out, and he hooked his bat spike onto bro's spine, then grabbed the 2 batarangs before slicing into bro's flesh. And I won't even lie to you, this scene low-key reminds me of the Eva vs the Beast Titan. We see Bruce jump off bro's back, and this nigga Bane grabbed him with 2 fingers before telling him they are very similar. And with all his might, he literally slammed bro onto the ground. And what's crazier than that is bro tells Bruce he reminds him of a younger Bane. Bruce literally hit the ground face first, and this nigga should be dead. He literally should have been on a t-shirt by now, but nah, he was still alive, then decided to call game. And we see Bruce's last move was to release Killer Croc, and Croc literally flew towards Bane. That is actually nightmare fuel, I won't even lie. Alfred tells us that Croc was having a feast day with bro. Bro was biting huge chunks of Bane off and swallowing it whole. Pause. Now all of that forced Bane to use his venom, and that only made him even more bigger. Now Bruce grabbed his battle axe and started hacking away on him. Bane with one hit flung bro into the stands, and in the flashback we see people gain the upper hand. Now Falcone thought he was over, but was already celebrating. And in real time, Harley told bro to get up because they needed to save Croc. Alfred tells bro that he doesn't know what Bane's max infusion will be, seeing that he's going OD on it. When we see Bane again, he forced Croc's mouth open, and we see Batman flying towards him. All while Pennyworth thought their plan was not gonna work anymore. But we see Bruce just yelled for Bane as he was coming right down from above bro. Bruce tells Waylon in the past that he'll be in his corner before we see bro slicing open Bane's spine. Now he thanked Waylon before saying he'll handle it from here on. So we find out that Bruce actually paralyzed bro from the waist down. And in my opinion, that is actually crazy bro. Then bro walked up to his arms, then severed that connection too. Now Bruce got close to his face and told him that they both lost their fathers, but bro did not break his father's back or break his heart. And flag on the play for that first one, Bruce, because that was an insane line to say. They always started flowing to Bane's body, and bro became this thing. Dr. Arkham watching this was geek because he said that bro's system went plus ultra. This nigga literally went into his second phase. So we see Bruce's rage bait actually work, but to the heart of Batman, this nigga literally started punching into oblivion. Now with each punch, bro just grew larger and larger, and bro yelled at Bruce saying that he gave everything to make sure his people was safe. Bro was openly declaring war on Bruce and told him that it was his turn before slamming his giant fist into him. That nigga should be dead, bro. I'm sorry, he must be using that venom or he must not be human, cause how is he still alive? Dr. Arkham tells bro that his cells were no longer self-repairing. They literally became embryotic. As we see Bane yelling for Bruce to use the venom. He punched bro again as we see Bruce was yelling for Wayland not to give up in a flashback. Now bro was starting to lose consciousness in the fight. Back in real time, Alfred was yelling for Bruce to get the hell out of there. Now Bruce told him that he used the venom. And can I just talk about how disgusting Bruce's transformation is? We literally see teeth and eyes and noses growing all on Bane. That is so nasty, I won't even lie. Bruce yelled for Catwoman to take the shot as we see her let the P90 spray again. Back in a flashback, we see Wayland did a flip and landed on Bebo's neck. And I'm surprised that bro was still even alive, cause he should have been dead by day. In real time, we see Bane was starting to OD on the venom, and he yelled for Bruce to stop, like, nah, we gonna smoke your pack today. And Bruce heated his battle axe towards his spine, causing bro to bubble up, and the venom started spraying out of his mouth like an atomic blast. Brother man was not Godzilla. We go back into the past as we see Eddie was taking the venom out of bro, and Selena was putting it into the darts. Now Wayland won his match and Falcone was pissed. Now Bruce, back in real time, took his fleshy remains to the Gotham River and dumped it in there, which is just insane to me. I hope no one drinks that water, bro, because you will instantly die. So Alfred tells us the reason why Bruce won. It was not because he was fighting for himself. He was fighting to protect his home. And I won't lie, that is kinda ironic, because Bane was doing the exact same thing. Like if you did see his backstory in that one chapter. Things like issue 11 or so, in the hospital we see Harvey was celebrating Bruce's W, and I still feel bad for my nigga Oz, bro. He did not deserve that. Later on we see Selena leaving all one more vial of the ooze. So back in Dr. Arkham's lab, we see Bane was in a test tube. Now she tells bro that someone wants to talk to him, and it was this nigga the Joker. He said he already knew about bro's retirement scheme, but Joker didn't see it that way. Bro knew the comfy life was not for him. He was a barbarian who loved wars. Next we see bro sending nukes towards Santa Presca, and mind you that is Bane's home. Bro literally wiped out everyone, his family gone, his home gone. That was literally so foul, bro. I won't even lie to you. And thank y'all for watching Potato Chips. I'ma catch y'all next month. I'm gonna lie, I am cooked. I'm actually burned out. But like Kobe said, the job's not finished. So just in case you never hear from me again, good morning, good afternoon, and good night.